Hello everyone. Today we are continuing our lecture on JDBC. Till now we have seen the various topics of JDBC. Today we will continue with the CRUD operation. CRUD means create, read, update and delete operation which will perform with the SQL. Right, we will see the syntax and example for the all the operations. We will start with the basic operations. First we will see how to create database. For creating database, syntax is create database name. Right, here at the place of database name you can give the name of the database. For example, create database user underscore db. Right, by executing this query, a database will be created whose name is user underscore db. Right, so this is the query for creating database. After this we will see the query for the dropping the database. Right, means the deleting the database. For this we have the query drop database name. Here instead of database name you can give the database name which you want to drop. Right, for example, drop database user underscore db. Right, by executing this query, user underscore db will be deleted. Right, means the dropped. So this is the query for dropping the database. After creating and dropping database, we will see the query for creating table. Right, for creating, syntax is create table, then table name, in the bracket list of columns with the data types. Right, then closing bracket and semicolon. So this is the syntax of the creating table. Right, you can see this was the syntax. Right, and you can see the example here. Right, in example you can see create table user. We have created a table with the name of user. Right, then you can see there are 3 columns. Right, id, name and password. Right, you can see the data type of these 3 columns also. id is type of integer. Right, and name is type of varchar and password is type of varchar. Right, and you can also see that there is a size of the varchar is also given. Right, so this is a syntax for creating table. By executing this query, a table will be created whose name will be user. Right, and there will be 3 columns. After creating the table, we will see the query for dropping the table. Right, once you have created table, if you think there is no requirement for this table, you can drop it. For dropping the table, the syntax is drop table underscore name. Right, for dropping you can give the table name here. For example, drop table user. By executing this query, the table user will be dropped, means the deleted from the database. Right, so this was the query for dropping the table. Now we have seen the queries for database and table for creating and dropping. Now we will see the query for inserting data into the table. Right, for inserting data, the query is insert into table name. Right, and the list of columns, then values keyword and the list of values. Right, you can see the name of the columns are given after the table name and the values are given after the values keyword. Right, for example, insert into user values 1 ria 1 2 3. Right, here you can see that I have not given the column value because I want to insert 3 of the values into the table. Then no need to specify the column names. If you want to specify the column name, it means you are inserting the data into that particular columns. For example, insert into user name and password. Right, values ria 1 2 3. Right, here you are specifying 2 columns, so you are inserting 2 values into the table. Right, so this is the query for inserting the record into the table. You can insert the record in 2 ways. Right, like this. After the inserting, we will see the data updating, right? We will see how to update the existing data, right? For updating, there is a query update table name. Then we will set column equal to value, right? Wherever you want to change, we will write here column equal to value, then list of columns where we want to change, then where close and condition, right? Where is a keyword, means a close one type of, then the condition. Here we will give the condition where we want to update the data, right? For example, it will be more clear for you. For example, update user means that we will update into a user table, right? This means that only. Now we will set password equal to ABC, right? What we will set? Password equal to ABC. Pass is column name and ABC is value, where ID equal to 1, right? So what does this mean? There will be update, right? There will be update in the user table. What will be update? Then password equal to ABC. Where we will update? Then where ID equal to 1. This means that where ID equal to 1 in user table, set the password equal to ABC, right? So by using this query, we can update the existing data. Next we will see how to delete the record, right? For deleting record, we have the query delete from table name where condition, right? By using this query, we can delete the record from the table. For example, delete from user where ID equal to 1, right? After executing this query, the one record will be deleted where ID equal to 1. If there are more than one records with the ID equal to 1, all the records will be deleted with this query from the user table. So this is for the deleting record. Now we will see to retrieving the record, means fetching the record from the table, right? For fetching the record, we have the select query. Syntax is that select list of columns from table name, right? Here we are specifying list of column table name. If we want to retrieve entire table, then we will write select star from table name. This will retrieve entire table as a result, right? For example, select ID name from user. This will retrieve two columns only, right? All the records with the two columns, ID and name. If you write select star from user, right, and this will retrieve the entire table of user, right? So this is the query for retrieving records from the table. So we have seen the queries inserting, retrieving, deleting and updating in table. Before that we have seen creating and deleting database and table. So these are the basic queries which we will perform in our JDBC examples, right? So in next lecture we will continue our lecture with JDBC driver, right? We will see the various types of JDBC drivers. Thank you.